Hey guys, it's Mew. So, I'm going to be talking about the craziness of yesterday. Um, Yesterday was insane, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I was at the ER with my mom, and that there was some crazy shit with the cops happening earlier in the morning. So let's start with that. About 4:45 yesterday morning, I got woken up to the sounds of like these really loud bangs. Apparently, the first one didn't wake me up. The second one did. But it woke me up so much. Like, it woke my brain up, but my body was still asleep, so I couldn't get up. So basically, I had sleep paralysis for a good 30 seconds before I could actually get up and be like, oh my god, what the fuck was that? So, my dad's like, I don't know what that was, because I go out there and I'm like, what the hell was that? What's going on? And so he goes outside to see what's going on because we see cop lights from up the street reflecting off of all the houses. And so it turns out there's I think two or three police cruisers and then a sheriff SUV, a prisoner transport vehicle, a fire truck, and I didn't see this, but some of the neighbors say they saw a SWAT van. Um, and I mean, yeah, we've got some people in the neighborhood that do stupid shit that involve the cops quite a bit. But we've never had anything like that happen. I think the last big thing that actually happened like that was 10 years ago or so when some kid got hit by a car. Mona. So, damn it, cat. So, yeah. So they're there from about, as far as I know, from about 4:45 until about 8:30 when I go back to bed because I had to get up at 9 because I had a hair appointment. Cat fuzz in your lipstick. Ugh. Fuck it. So yeah, I went back to bed around 8:30. 9 o'clock, I get up. I don't see anything outside. Then again, it's 5 houses up the street. So then I get dressed and get ready to go, and we leave. That's when we see the house. Um, Windows are all broken. The door is in pieces in the front yard. Like, they broke the fucking door down. Oh, I should probably tell you, this is not like bashing on the cops or anything, so don't take this the wrong way. Like this whole video, don't take this the wrong way. I'm just telling you what happened, what I know. They also were saying that they were serving an arrest warrant. They needed to come out, and if they didn't, things would get bad. Forgot to say that, but yeah. So they did announce themselves. Don't go off being like, oh, they didn't announce themselves. They just broke into someone's house. Just no, just don't do that. Anyway, um, so windows are broken, the doors in the front yard. There's still a couple cruisers, and I thought it was a prisoner transport vehicle. It looks like an ambulance, and you know how when an ambulance is just sitting somewhere with the engine running, you know that's it. The sound, the sound of the engine running is very familiar. You can tell it's a truck, but not like a pickup truck. Um, I heard that, so that's what I thought it was an ambulance at first. Then I saw a sheriff on the back of the truck above one door. Ambulances have two doors. This only had one. So then I thought it was a prisoner transport vehicle, or as my mom liked to call it, a paddy wagon. But I don't know if it was a transport vehicle. I think it may have just been an equipment vehicle because it was still there at 9:30 when we left. So yeah, there's that. Um, and then I went to my hair appointment, and I was stupid, and I didn't eat, and I was there from about 9:45 till about 4:30, and I didn't have food with me, and I was stupid, and I didn't eat, and I didn't drink anything, so she likes playing with tissue paper. So I get a text message from my dad while they're putting the color in my hair after trying to get the black out, because I just got the, it doesn't show up on camera, but it's like it's brighter. It's brighter than how it looks on camera. I am very aware it looks frizzy and dead. It's not dead, it's just, it's damaged. I know it's damaged. That's what you get when you have thin hair and you want it to do something and it's not cooperating. You make it do it. So, what the fuck are you doing? Crazy cat. So I'm very aware that it's damaged. Completely aware. I know. So I get a text message from my dad saying that my mom is throwing up and in immense amounts of pain, and she already has physical problems like multiple sclerosis and chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. There's one more, but I can't remember. But so when they say something like that, I kind of go into instant panic. So I'm sitting there while they're putting color in my hair, and my dad's like, "We may go up to the hospital," and I'm like, "Okay, what am I supposed to do?" So when we're done with my hair, I'm expecting my dad and my mom to pick me up and then us immediately go up to the hospital. No, because my mom is stubborn. He had her go back to bed for a little bit while I was finishing my hair for about 45 minutes, and then he came and picked me up. And then we came back here, and I got my mom, and then we went up to the ER. So we got up to the ER. While I'm feeling like I'm gonna puke my guts out because I haven't eaten and drank anything all day, while I have a headache trying to help take care of my mom, that was not fun. But, so we're up in the ER, and I come back from the bathroom, and they're like, 6 to 8 hours for a room. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Come on. 6 to 8 hours for a room in the ER? And then we could hear their announcements, because we're in the ER waiting room. So we can hear the announcements of, like, the ETAs of ambulances and stuff. So there's about 3 major trauma patients in the ER. 2 were already there when we got there, and the third was a kid coming from, like, Hood River or something. So, yeah, I understand that there was a long wait, but at the same time, it kind of fucking sucked. So, I'm trying not to puke and help my mom, and I'm like, okay, I need to go down to the cafeteria, and I need to get food now. So my dad gives me money, and I go down there, and I get down there, and as soon as I get out of the elevators, I love this hospital's food. Like, if I could, I would go up there just to get food and then come home. I love their food. Their food is always amazing. I don't understand how people are like, hospital food's disgusting. It's the same fucking food. I've been there enough times to know the food that's in the cafeteria for staff and people is the same that the patients get. It's the same. It's amazing. I love it. Like, I'm a horrible, horrible person for saying this, but yeah. When either of my parents are in the hospital, I'm kind of secretly like, yes, I get hospital food. I'm going straight to hell for that. Anyway, so I get out of the elevator, and like the smell of food just like smacks me in the face like a ton of bricks, and it's hot down there, so that both hair in my eye. Why does this have to happen, like, while I'm filming? Okay. Yeah. So that hits me like a ton of bricks as soon as I walk out of the doors, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out food, and I get some food, like I get a cheese stick and a bottle of water and a yogurt, because I haven't eaten in almost 12 hours. Yeah, by that point it was about 10 or 11 hours, so I was trying to eat some, like protein and stuff like that, and I only get, like, a few little bites of yogurt down before I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here, I'm going to throw up, no, it's not going to be good. So I get out of there, and I'm like holding the wall, trying not to pass out and throw up at the same time. And so that finally passes, and I go back up to the waiting room, and so, oh god, no, damn it. A couple hours later, they take a urine sample from my mom to find out what's going on, because she has had a kidney stone before, and she thought it was another kidney stone. So they took a urine sample, and 45 minutes to an hour after that, we find out that there's bacteria and blood, and there's an infection, and so they take her back for a CAT scan, and then she finally gets a room. And we were there from about 6:30 till about 1:30. So we were there about 6 or 7 hours, which is really funny. I find it funny that they told us the wait was 6 to 8 hours just to get a room. But we were there a total of like 6 to 7 hours, not just waiting, which was very nice. But so they get her some antibiotics and some fluids because she was throwing up and hadn't eaten in a good amount of time, about 10 or 11 hours. Actually, no, I think it was about 12 by the time we got out of there. So she's all good. She has 2 kidney stones, and we're just kind of waiting for him to pass. So they gave her some antibiotics and some pain meds, and they gave her a couple prescriptions for nausea medication and pain pills, and I think antibiotic, another one, because she does have a slight infection because of the stones. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting, but she's finally getting some sleep, which is very good. Yes, finally got the damn hair off. So it's funny. I'm sitting there feeling like complete shit, and she's over there happy as ever because the pain meds are finally kicking in. And so we're like, where should we go for food after this? Because it was about 1:30 in the morning by the time we got off the hill up in Portland to come back to Tigard. So we were like, let's just go to Sherry's. And I'm like trying to figure out what I want to eat and feeling like complete crap. And so I'm just like, give me the keys. I'm going to go sleep in the car while you eat. Please get me some mini corn dogs and mashed potatoes to go. Because that is comfort food for me. Well, okay, there's a lot of things like bacon, but consider comfort food. That's what I wanted. And so they got that for me. And then we finally came home, and everybody got some sleep. So everyone's doing a bit better today, which is very good. So, yeah. And thank you guys for your brain work. For sending your love and good vibes to my mom. It definitely made her smile when I told her that you guys had said that. I'm sorry I couldn't respond to you guys while I was there. My phone was dying, and I could not find an outlet in the waiting room. So I had my data off. And, yeah. So that's just like the craziest fucking day ever. I wake up, I find out that a great actor's one, dead, and then I find out that there's just all this cop shit happening. Oh, I was talking to Kitty on the phone while in the cafeteria for the second time when I was finally getting some food in me. Children. And she talked to a kid in her class who apparently lives in the same neighborhood as I do and only lived a couple houses away. He says that it was either a murder or a drug bust, and that the guy in the house tried to weld his door shut, like one of the doors, which makes sense because there was a tarp over the front door for like 2 weeks, and we're sitting there like, oh, they're probably replacing the door. No, he's welding his door shut. Welding it shut. People, I mean, come on. You stop being stupid. So apparently he welded his door shut, and they couldn't get in, and it was either a murder. We heard loud bangs. I thought they were gunshots. They apparently threw in some like smoke grenades, so like a flashbang. So I would assume one of the bang. There was one bang and then another bang like really quick after, but it wasn't like bang bang. It was like bang bang. So I'm sure that was like them either trying to get in or him shooting a gun or something. And then the third bang was about an hour and a half later, and it was just one bang, and I think that was a flashbang so that they could get into the house. And either my dad says it was an arrest warrant. I am just saying a warrant because I don't know. So, yeah. And the sun is starting to come out, and it's really, really, really washing me out. Just that'll work. Don't touch the lipstick. Don't touch the lipstick. So yeah, we're all good. I can't believe that happened. It's just mind blowing, like that happened. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and yeah, Kitty and I might upload a video later today, just so you know. So keep an eye out. I'm gonna try and get her to film because hopefully her flow wand will be getting her today, and if not, I'll just teach her on my flow wand, and maybe I can get her to film it. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.